Hello there, my name is Skrallo and I'm bringing you this altcoin portfolio update. And as I promised you in the previous video, and if you haven't seen it, check it out, very important one. I spoke about Bitcoin and I did ask you guys whether I should tell you about my altcoin portfolio and what I'm currently adding and the altcoins that I'm currently betting on that I personally think that are gonna make literally people millionaires in the coming years. So this is going to be for long-term perspective, something to buy bit by bit and step by step, dollar cost average with the money that you can afford. And that's it. The ones that I believe will do at least 10x. So that in the next bull run. So without any further ado, hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell. And yeah, so that you're notified when I make a new upload. And remember, there is a link to my free Telegram channel with all the trading alerts and stuff down in the description of this video. And without any further ado, let's just finally jump into altcoins. Okay, so as we are seeing currently, Bitcoin going down like crazy, 53% discount from its all-time high. Absolutely incredible. And a lot of people are, number one, a lot of people believe that you cannot really make money from crashing market. And actually, as Warren Buffett has always said, when the market is trending upwards, it's nice, etc. But it's not really that possible to make that very much money, especially when you're late. But when the market is crashing down, this is the real opportunity. And remember, millionaires are made in the crashing market, not in the, somewhere at all-time highs, obviously. So it's always the simple concept of buy low and sell high. Is it possible to identify and pinpoint the bottom, saying that precisely there's going to be the bottom? Very difficult. So for that reason, there is dollar cost averaging. So the lower we go, every 5% the price drops, you can buy a little bit, step by step and bit by bit. And this is the investing strategy that has been used for many, many years and has proven to be super accurate and super profitable. Okay, without any further ado, let's just jump into the list, because there are 21 coins that I currently own, actually, some of which I bought only yesterday. And some of the coins I actually owned for quite a while. So there is a list right there, and let me just go through it bit by bit and step by step. And we're gonna, I don't know why in the beginning of the list is the worst coin of them all that I have. And remember that in general, as for example for my crypto hedge fund, we actually are investing, are going to be investing with the current fundraising that we're doing. It's not going to be, an even distribution. There's always going to be more money in the projects that we believe more in, right? So percentage wise. So it's always going to be for the hedge fund, it's always going to be 50%, roughly 50% Bitcoin, 20% Ethereum, then 20% all the strongest altcoins, and obviously about 10% for out of the pocket deals. So it's, some of the deals that pop up here and there, like for example the Ton coin. And if you're still wondering about the Ton coin, which actually is not in this list, I just remembered about it, it's a really good project, and they are still, even though I'm in the red right now on it, I still believe in it, and they are going in accordance to their roadmap, and what they're developing is really, really strong. And especially when Pavel Durov has actually confirmed that it's real project, which is the replication and the actual precise copy of what he's been working on, and because of SEC he had to drop it. So take a look at Ton coin. It's a very promising cryptocurrency with a huge community. Now when it comes to the list, the main list, we start off with something that is, and by the way, you can trade any of these and purchase any of these with these in the sport market, and actually invest in these over in Bybit as well. And with my exclusive link down in the description, a quick Bybit shill, with my link down in the description of this video, you will get a $4,100 bonus on top of your initial deposit, which you can use for your own trading, which is awesome, and also a 0% maker freeze for 30 days. So use it. It's either in the pinned comment or in the description of this video, actually in both places. So let's go to my smallest holding. So the coin that I actually have, and a lot of people are gonna explode in the comments saying that, Thomas, you're absolutely crazy. But it is the coin that I actually own. I never owned it before since yesterday, but I just decided to put in, and I'll tell you, I've put in like $500 into it. So it's like 0.000 whatever of my entire crypto portfolio basically. So it's very tiny, but after I allocated all the money I wanted to allocate yesterday, I really wanted to, I had $500 left. So I was like, whatever, let's buy this one. So, and I bought it. So make some noise down in the comments for Mr. Spot On actually buying some Shiba. But again, $500. So when it comes to Shiba, well, I actually have some old drawings in here. So we had this falling wedge and we broke out of it. We had some hopium in this area, but actually on the continuation. But since everything is going down, it was dragged down with it. So currently, we actually are currently trading at, let's check it, at a 82% discount. So if you really like shitcoins and you want to add some garbage, which can actually still go much lower here, so again, dollar cost averaging, it's not a bad place to buy a little bit, just a tiny bit for your portfolio for fun. But even then, if you don't really have that much money in your portfolio, then you might as well avoid it at all. Now let's go to the next one, which I have a lot of, and that's going to be Polka Dot, a very important cryptocurrency. Since its inception, we had an incredible rally, and now we had this support in this area, which actually broke down. And right now, I mean, in general, let's take a look at the discount from the all-time high, and it's currently at 80%. So at 80%, a very good time to start buying bit by bit and step by step. So even if we're gonna go lower, this is gonna be an opportunity for dollar cost averaging. So Polka Dot definitely on the list. Next thing is Luna. I bought a little bit of Luna yesterday. Certainly is a very strong project, but the issue that I'm having with Luna currently is that it's not really that big of a discount. So I mean, it's a bit dangerous in this sense. So we're getting a 52-53% discount from its all-time high. So certainly is a worthwhile asset in your crypto portfolio, but at the same time, not that big of a discount. So a bit tricky. Now that's why I bought a little bit of it. So the next thing is TRX, which is Tron, which is also amazing, but it has the same kind of an issue, the same as with Luna. It has only about, well, currently actually, currently trading at about 57% discount, and when we went down to 71, so you might want to hold off of it and wait for it to correct a little bit more, but certainly is a very strong project to be on a lookout for great prices. So the next thing is Cake, USDT. Pancake Swap is an incredible project, something that is worth adding to your portfolio starting from now, because it's trading at 86% discount. That's why I'm saying, guys and girls, these kinds of discounts are gonna make people rich, really rich. Again, is it gonna reverse now? Is it gonna go to 87% discount, 90, 95? I mean, this is not financial advice. Nobody really knows. But again, comparing to, buying it here or buying it down here in the toilet, so to speak, is a huge difference. So Pancake Swap, definitely a green light from me, and I have some of it. Next thing is Matic. Certainly is a very, very good project, but just like with it would be awesome to pick up some Matic at this level of a large volume, which would be at 2 cents basically. But unfortunately, we are still up here, really, really high up, and we are down only, well, actually it's a huge discount, really. I mean, it's already a huge discount of 70%. So yeah, I mean, as a project itself, absolutely incredible. So next thing is, Jesus, because I opened Binance and they're just moving all over the place. Okay, let's take a look at this one. I don't have very much of mana, but as a bet on a long-term perspective of metaverses and all that good stuff, and especially we're currently coming very close to this area of high volume right here, so it would be at around 92 cents. So we still have a little bit of way to go, but nonetheless, it still is a good area to start accumulating if you haven't started accumulating yet. And currently it's trading at 80% discount as well. So 85 would be the perfect zone, but again, starting accumulation at minus 80% is also really cool. The same thing goes for sand. So if you want to diversify ever so slightly, which diversification in crypto is really tough, debatable method, but nonetheless. So when it comes to sand, and by the way, with these metaverse tokens in general, it's a very, why is it not loading? With these metaverse tokens in general, it's a very big question when it comes to, the metaverse itself. Because, I tried it, I looked at it, and the metaverse in general is, currently at inception. I mean, it doesn't really function that properly, and it's a really complicated thing, but it's, you know, it's betting super long term. So Sand and definitely and Mana are great tokens to have in your long-term portfolio, but don't bet too much on those, just a little bit. So yes, here is Sand, and as we can see, we had a real nice rally, and now let's measure the price range. So the current discount that you're getting is going to be also around 80%. So not a bad time to start accumulating for your long-term portfolio. Then of course, no portfolio can go without Cardano. Cardano is super amazing. And to be honest, I'll be completely honest, I never thought that we're gonna go below $1. But here we go, here we are, 66 cents. So we had this breakout out of it, and I really thought that this is gonna be it. So we're gonna go to the all-time high. Didn't happen. So for that reason, and I still have some kind of negatives on it because it's in my old crypto portfolio as well, but I'm starting to accumulate it again. So for that reason, if we're gonna take a look at the discount on Cardano, is like, this is one of those projects that you can bet on heavily, and also 78% discount. So this is an incredible project that is just, I mean, this is one of those tokens that I have a lot of. Same thing goes for XRP. So obviously XRP, I mean, everything is starting to look like the court is going to be delayed until 2023 with SEC, but we all believe that they're going to actually win. And currently we're at a very important support right here, which has been historically super important, this area of 50 to 55 cents. And if we're going to take a look at the current discount from the all-time high, on XRP, we're gonna get 73%. But again, this is a very strong project, so I put in a lot into it yesterday. So XRP is something that I have a lot of, actually. So that's a project that deserves at least, you know, a few percent of your portfolio for sure, especially with the outlook that XRP is going to win. So if XRP is going to win, and there's 90% chance that they are going to win just a bit later in 2023, that it could go to something as crazy as like $10, which is, I mean, anybody's guess, but it could become very explosive. So XRP, a great bet in my personal opinion. Now the next thing, which is also a very good project, not too many people talk about it, and that's going to be Chainlink. And Chainlink is incredible. Again, in this video, there's so many of them, and I'm not going into great detail, but Chainlink, just read about it. It's an incredible project in general. And let's take a look at the current discount that you're getting on Chainlink, and that is 82%, which is honestly pretty good. So again, some altcoins in the bear markets, some altcoins sometimes go lower than more than 90% from their peak. So again, that's why it's just a good time to start accumulating. But it's not. I'm not by any means saying that this is the bottom. It's going to reverse in the next 2 days, right? So just be smart. That's not what I'm saying. Now it's just based on the fundamentals. Next thing is going to be, let's take a look, Solana. Solana is an incredible titan right now, and we are seeing big discounts on Solana as well currently. Of course, the best area of our interest could be around $30 right here in this area of accumulation, but certainly it's not a bad time to start adding some to your portfolio. And on Solana, we're currently getting a 73% discount, which is, Solana is really strong, and I have a lot of Solana. So it's not one of those projects to put in, you know, a little bit. Solana is very strong. Now, next one, Atom. Atom has actually performed really well, in my opinion. I've held it for a very long time, and I've had it for a very long time. And actually, I've made a lot of money on it previously, my previous crypto portfolio, which was liquidated before Chinese FUD. But currently, it's trading, let's just measure it, it's trading at 67% discount, and that's one of the tokens that I actually still have a profit on overall, which is very nice, because I bought it in on average at around $10 to $11 in this area right here. So I mean, I had some good profit on it, guys and girls, but again, I believed in higher prices, so whatever, I'm gonna have to sustain this pain, whatever comes. I don't really care. Whatever money is in my crypto portfolios, I don't really care about that money. I think of that money as it has already evaporated, so I don't even count on that money at all. And that's the proper psychology when it comes to crypto investing, because this market can be very, very volatile. So Atom for sure. Then some dodgy, coiny, whatever, for your taste of high risk bullcrap Elon Musk support. Then if that's what you're interested in, I have a little bit of it, just to tell you the truth, and currently we're trading at 84% discount, so not a bad place to add some Dogecoin, if you're so inclined. I do have a little bit of it as well, just because of, we have to understand that some of the coins are really fundamental and they're really strong, and sometimes those just don't fucking go anywhere. They don't pump, and then some crap like Doji, Shiba, whatever does 10x, and then you're sitting there with a bunch of really good fundamental tokens with just nothing but a dick in your hands. So sometimes I put in some money into the tokens that can just explode for no reason, just based on hype, so for that reason, it's just like ApeCoin, So next thing is BNB. This is a controversial investment. A lot of people are saying, why do you have BNB? Well, I think that the reason is very obvious. Why do I like BNB? Let's take a look at the old drawdown during COVID, and during COVID it went down 83%, and here, as we can see, in 2018 it went down 82%. And currently it is still relatively strong. Let's take a look from the all-time high. It is down 53%. So factoring in the fact that as the mass adoption is starting to creep in, people are less reluctant. They trust crypto a bit more, so these kinds of drawdowns can shrink down a little bit. So I mean, BNB could bottom out at around maybe 70% discount potentially in this cycle. Again, not financial advice, so not a bad time to start accumulating some BNB as well. Now the next thing is XLM, which is Stellar Lumens, good old Stellar. Very strong project as well. Currently, if I'm correct, is still trading at an incredible discount. Let's take a quick look. 81%. Also a very good strong project that I believe in, and I have quite a bit of it. Now the next token is going to be Uni Swap, just like Pancake Swap. And I hope that I didn't mention it yet. So Uni Swap is also a tremendous project. I mean, they're what they're creating with all the pools and stuff is absolutely incredible. So I think that it's also very strong, and currently it's trading at 86% discount. So this is absolutely tremendous. So something to think about to add to your portfolio. Next thing is Nair, also very strong. I mean, this is something you can bet really heavily on. But at the same time, with Nair protocol, we have not that big of a discount currently, about 48%. So, and previously we had, let's take a look at this drawdown. The previous drawdown was 78%. So not big enough of a discount in my personal opinion, but can start accumulating bit by bit, step by step, and piece by piece. Now the next thing that I wanted to mention, let's take a look at this was mentioned. Shiba, Polka Dot, Solana, Sand, Doge. Oh, yes. This is a very, I mean, I have quite a lot of VeChain, and as for me, I really did not believe we're gonna go below this area right here, but we did. So currently we're moving downward, and this is, again, you can read about it online, but this is just an incredible project with incredible potential, and it's currently trading at 85% discount. So I mean, even if we're gonna go down to 90% discount, I mean, this is gonna be, I mean, the prices that were not even seen, around 2020 in this area right here. So this is something that you have to consider for sure. And yeah, so besides all of that, I mean, of course, Ethereum is something that, let's quickly take a look at Ethereum. This is something that you can certainly be adding to your portfolio as well as you go. And as I said, Ethereum is a very strong project previously, many times. And some say it can go to something like $10,000. And a lot of people are saying that Solana is much better than Ethereum for NFTs, metaverse, etc. But at the same time, all the people that I know in the NFT industry, they say that Ethereum is actually much better. So go figure. Now let's take a look. Discount also 50%. So if we're going to take a look at this drawdown in this area right here on Ethereum, it was 59%. So we're quite close in terms of that. But of course, let's take a look at this drawdown right here, which was 94%. Oh, Jesus Christ. But again, Ethereum is strengthening very much. So I don't really think we're going to go down like 90% on Ethereum. In my personal humble opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much it on my altcoin portfolio. Let me know which altcoins, because there are so many other altcoins that you could add. I mean, this is just my personal pick. So let me know down in the comments which ones did I miss, which ones do you think I personally should invest in. I'm going to take your advice very seriously. I'm going to consider adding some because I have a lot of unused USDT and I'm just piling it all into different cryptocurrencies and preparing for the bright future. So as always, peace and love, Tom's Krallo. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video for me. That would be amazing if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, just dislike this video. That's fine as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.